On Good Evening.
All right, thanks a lot.
And now, helping to make your night a good evening, here's Craig Walker and Teresa Richardson.
And welcome. The subject is snoring. Question, you know what it is? It's coming up.
No, I don't snore.
Well, how do you know? Well, I don't think so, but I'm told I do. But you don't know because by the time you're awake enough to listen, you stop.
Well, according to the experts, everybody snores, whether we want to admit it or not. It's just that some people snore a little bit more often or maybe louder than others.
Problem, yeah.
Well, according to one expert, next to infidelity, snoring is the highest cause of marital problems, if you can believe that.
Really? I can't. Someone should write a book about that. You're probably saying that to yourself. Lo and behold, here it is. Derek S. Lipman, a local Portland ear, nose, and throat specialist, filled with hints and information about the problem of snoring and how to get over it. And Good Evening, Sharon Mitchell had a chance to take a look at it.
It's quite loud, and I can shake the rafters.
My husband wore earplugs for a while, and it didn't help. I got right through the earplugs.
And I sleep with two pillows, so my head's up higher and still snore.
It's easy to make fun of these guys, but unless you're a sound sleeper, it's no fun trying to sleep with a snorer. 40 million Americans snore, and another 40 million men and women have the dubious honor of being a snorer's nighttime victim. It's an age-old problem that's been crying for a surefire cure. Portland's Dr. Derek Lipman knows this all too well. Snorers are his specialty, and Stop Your Husband from Snoring is his book on the subject.
Certain conditions set the stage for snoring. Anything that causes obstruction to flow of air through the nose, a common cold or allergy or sinusitis is a good example. Big tonsils, something in the back of the throat is another. And secondly, anything that causes relaxation of the muscles. That's why we only snore when we are asleep.
Well, I bid you a good night then, sir.
Whatever the cause, contraptions have been devised to muzzle the offender and spare the spouse. Everything from shock gadgets to snore balls.
During the Revolutionary War, the best way to stop a snoring soldier was to sew a pocket onto the back of his shirt and drop a cannonball into it. It would generally keep him off his back. But now cannonballs are pretty hard to find today, so the best thing to use is a tennis ball or a golf ball instead.
If the snoring doesn't present a medical problem, if the device is safe, and if it's not too expensive, I tell them to give it a try.
If the problem is medical, a snore ball isn't going to work. Take Tony, for example. He's not only a heavy snorer, he stops breathing in his sleep.
I've been waking up at night a lot and waking up in the morning tired and short of breath.
Tony's problem is so severe, his doctor sent him here to Good Samaritan Hospital's Sleep Disorders Clinic for sleep testing.
Look to your left, please. Great, and look to your right, please.
Hopefully, within 24 hours or so, he'll find out how to curb his snoring and get a good night's sleep. Now, this may look like yet another weird contraption, but it's not. It's called a BiPAP and has successfully put Joe's snoring to rest.
The air is going down the throat, and that's what keeps our throat open.
Surgery is yet another solution. It curbed Kristen's snoring and saved her marriage.
It really took the pressure off. It gave us the space to get closer, to work more on the issues that we had to work on. And I know it sounds a little dramatic, but I honestly think that this surgery was a big factor in saving our relationship.
Of course, not everyone's snoring because of a severe medical problem. Most of us are social snorers. So what can we do about it? Dr. Lipman says there are several things that might just do the trick. Sleep in a cool, well-ventilated room. Sleep on a firm mattress with a low pillow to keep your neck straight. Try a glass of warm milk instead of an alcoholic nightcap before bed. Reduce or stop smoking, and if necessary, lose a few pounds. You'll sleep better. If not, try the cannonball. Or better yet, go see your doctor.
Well, finally, a reasonable way to use golf balls. I keep losing them on the golf course.
But it sounds painful.
Doesn't it, though, sleeping on a golf ball?
Apparently
Plus, you
it
wake
works,
up
though.
with little dimples all over your back.
Dr. Lipman says there are a few other things that maybe we should try if we have trouble snoring. The first thing is we should go to bed at the same time every night, avoid sleeping in, and try taking naps.
All good ideas. The name of the book again, which by the way I think is incredibly sexist, How to Stop Your Husband from Snoring. Should be How to Stop Your Spouse, don't you think?
That's right.
It is not a problem.
Some women do snore also.
Not a problem only males have. Cost you about $8, available at most bookstores here in the Portland area.
Are these guys nuts? You decide as they try to break a skydiving record in Seaside.
It is a rather complicated move, and we're going to give it a try and see if we make it.
He came to avenge a murder. What I did tonight, I did for my family. Now he's facing the ultimate challenge.
That's him, a born killer.
I'll beat the guy, I have to. Damn strong. Now what's it gonna be? Damn proud. It's going to be simple. Damn right. Van Damme is Lionheart, rated R. Starts tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
While Skipper's food isn't exactly homemade, it does have its advantages.
Honey, it's getting cold.
Thankfully, our new fish and chowder special isn't your everyday meal.
It's your favorite again.
You get 2 fish fillets, french fries, and clam chowder for only $3.49, or 2 complete meals for $5.99. Sound better than what you're having tonight?
It's a surprise.
Skipper's fish and chowder for 2. Now that's different.
We used to be Prestige Honda, but now we're Gresham Honda, just west of where Burnside and Division meet. We have a new name, new management, and new lower prices on a huge selection. And at the new Gresham Honda, you'll find hot prices and great deals every single day. No supposed sales, just rock-bottom prices, 365 days a year. At Gresham Honda, we beat the competition on selection and low prices every day. Come out to the new Gresham Honda today.
What would it take to get you to listen to a new radio station?
Are we talking dollars here?
Say you had a chance to win
$1,000?
Try $10,000.
What station?
The new Mix 106 FM.
The new Mix 106?
Just jot down any 4 songs you hear in a row and send them to the new Mix 106.
But I've got to listen to win, right?
Hey, wouldn't you for $10,000?
Oh, for $10,000, I'd make my mother listen.
Portland's new Mix 106 FM can make you $10,000 richer.
So what kind of music?
You gotta listen.
Monday on Good Evening.
Samat kumia guru, samat kumia lord.
Meet Mafu, a 30,000-year-old entity living in Ashland who speaks through the body of this channeler. Join us for this close encounter, Monday on Good Evening.
Adventure is what we are after here on Good Evening.
Like
you may
Marlon
recall
Perkins, yeah.
Marlon Perkins, yeah. Or David Gillen. Last week he went bungee jumping over the Rogue River.
A lot of people asked me after watching that last week, he didn't really do that. Yes, he did really do that. What a daredevil. Well, in the spirit of taking every risk possible, tonight we join some people who are prepared to parachute over the beautiful Oregon coast. And is this a ride or what?
Phew, wait till you see this. These people are not only jumping out of airplanes, they are setting a parachute record. Wait till you see this.
Oh, you always get a thrill. It's always an adrenaline pumper.
They have gathered here to quench their cravings for adrenaline. But little do they know their appetite for adventure will soon be satisfied with a new record. It's called the Beach Boogie, an annual gathering of skydivers in Seaside, Oregon. They come to perform tricky maneuvers and formations like this one where 4 divers stand on each other's shoulders. Always looking for a new and more daring thrill, today Cliff Jarvis and 7 other jumpers decide to try to tie a Seaside beach record. They'll attempt to stack 8 skydivers with chutes open on top of each other.
And the more canopies you have stacking on the bottom, the heavier and faster this canopy, the whole stack starts to sink. So it is a rather complicated move, and we're going to give it a try and see if we make it.
Complicated because all 8 divers and the pilots of 2 planes carrying them must have precision timing and perfect control. Their lives depend on it.
Could you get tangled in each other's line? Very easily. That's what we call a wrap. It's one of the main concerns while we're doing a jump of this sort.
The jumpers are well aware that being blown to sea could be deadly.
The water does add a little extra nerviness to it. I'm going to be jumping out over the water, probably about a quarter mile out into the ocean, hoping the winds are going to bring us back.
The planes climb to 8,500 feet, approaching the drop zone above the raging ocean. Cliff and the other jumpers think through the maneuver one last time. The pilot gives the jump signal, and they're on their way. The 8 divers and a 9th skydiving photographer begin the delicate choreography of pulling this formation together. The first 5 divers attach quickly to each other. Then the 6th and 7th jumpers join the formation. They begin to rapidly accelerate toward the beach, and the final diver, Cliff, must attach before time runs out. Cliff hovers near the formation, trying to maneuver himself in without getting tangled. With some last-second adjustments, Cliff manages to join the formation, and they've tied the beach record. But then, deciding 8 isn't enough, photographer Bill Munson surprisingly decides to attempt to join the formation and set a new record, with the beach rapidly approaching. The record 9 stack is completed just in time to break off for a landing.
Even the cameraman snuck in there. 9 stack. That's the first 9 stack to Seaside.
What began as just another day at the beach for this group of daredevils ended up being a record-setting thriller, an adrenaline payoff for 9 guys addicted to adventure.
I guess they're addicted to adventure.
How do you do that?
I don't know, maybe once you do it once successfully, you can just hardly wait to crawl back up into that plane and jump out again. I guess it gets in your blood.
How do you fall and have fun? I don't, that's, members of the Mariah Skydiving Club from Kennewick and the Portland Parachute Club did the jump we just watched. You know what their next goal is? Prepare yourself. They're going to set a world record. They want to stack 32 skydivers.
On top of each other?
You got it.
32.
It makes you really want to live here and being a woman in America.
Next, we'll find out what you think of Sally Field's new movie, Not Without My Daughter.
Okay, they got it to you fast, but this isn't a real lunch, so you pay extra to get a complete meal. Complete? Where's the food groups? Where's the plates?
At Sizzler, new weekly lunch specials. Complete meals, fast. Every week, choose between 2 delicious specials. Grilled to order chicken, sandwiches, and juicy steaks. Served with a new freshly tossed salad and bottomless drink. $3.99 for a limited time. Real lunch, real fast.
Sizzler. That's a great deal. So why are you whispering?
The Wrangler Jeans Pro Rodeo Classic returns to the Memorial Coliseum this weekend. Top VRCA cowboys compete on Pro Rodeo's best livestock. Pro Rodeo like you've never seen before. Bring out the family for free pony rides, colorful pageantry, and the exciting action of bullfighting clowns. The best thrills and spills in Pro Rodeo. It's the Wrangler Jeans Pro Rodeo Classic at Memorial Coliseum this weekend. Tickets at Memorial Coliseum box office, G.I. Joe's, and all Ticketmaster outlets.
With real cola taste,
Just 1 calorie and 100% NutraSweet. Nothing says real refreshment quite like Diet Coke. Nothing.
Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Do you know which university has the second largest Japanese language program in America? We'll give you 2 guesses.
Before Barbara Roberts took the governor's oath of office, she took your calls and questions first on Channel 8.
With the negative effects of a sales tax, what can you say that would be positive about it?
Only Channel 8 brought you the first ever live statewide broadcast with Governor-elect Barbara Roberts.
I don't think I should surprise anyone in doing what I told them I'd do.
When you have real questions, it's good to know where you can turn for real answers. News 8, because Oregon really is a state of mind.
Travel arrangements for Good Evening are provided by Delta Airlines. From Europe to the Orient, from Mexico to Canada, Delta can fly you worldwide. At Delta, we love to fly, and it shows.
The name is Locals Only, and that's exactly what it sells. This new record store in Beaverton carries only local artists. There are more than 400 different releases on record, tape, and compact disc by Northwest musicians. There are some bands you've probably never heard of, but there are also some of national and international fame. New Shoes, Crazy Eights, Quarter Flash, Robert Cray, and the Dan Reed Network are all here, as well as earlier Northwest groups, the Kingsmen and Paul Revere and the Raiders. The owners, who are musicians themselves, opened 2 stores, the other being in Old Town, to help budding local artists get started and give them exposure. A lot of artists have gotten their start right here in the Pacific Northwest, so these stores are really great. They give exposure to these groups just starting out.
Is it in fact regional? If a group is regional, that's the only requirement for them to get their product in the store?
Locals Only is the name of the store.
There is. Good deal. Movie night, Thursday nights here on Good Evening. With the help of the movie guy, we try to find out what you guys all think about a motion picture that's just being released here in the Rose City tonight. And this is a movie I've been waiting to. It's a true story, based on a true story, Not Without My Daughter. It's a new motion picture starring Academy Award winner Sally Fields. The movie guy's standing by. He looks a little chilly, probably can hardly wait to get inside the theater.
See that? It's my ticket to an evening of cinematic entertainment. Hi folks, it's me, Brian, the movie guy, for Rants and Raves. For folks like you get to play movie critic. Tell you what, you guys get your tickets and I'll meet you inside in just a second, where it's warm. Thanks. Tonight we're going to catch Academy Award winner Sally Fields' latest venture. It's a film based on a true story, and it's called Not Without My Daughter. In 1984, Michigan housewife Betty Mahmoudi joined her husband for a 2-week vacation in his native country of Iran to visit his family. He said they'd be safe, happy, and home in 2 weeks. He lied.
No, I won't stay here. You can't keep me.
Now you listen to me. You're in my country now. You're my wife. You do as I say, you understand me? We're staying here.
She finds herself and her daughter virtual prisoners in a land where women are near slaves and Americans aren't going to win any popularity contests.
If you marry an Iranian man, you automatically become an Iranian citizen. The laws regarding women are very strict. You cannot travel anywhere without written permission. You have no rights to the children. They go to the man in the divorce.
Now, Sally Field has already copped 1 Oscar. Is this performance worthy of a second one? Let's find out what you, the audience, has to say.
I thought she did a stupendous job.
She always does a good job, and this was no exception.
And you?
I forgot she was performing. I think she really identified with the person.
What was the main emotion you got out of this film?
Well, it scared me to death.
It elicited a lot of emotion from me because I'm pro-feminist, and that was opposite spectrum.
Feminist nightmare.
Yes, it was. It was a compelling movie. I really liked it. I hope she gets an Academy Award.
People have a tendency to categorize movies as men movies or women movies. Do you think this one might be considered a women movie?
Not at all.
Why is that?
I think it portrays relationship of men and women to one another, and both men and women are interested in that.
Rant is bad and a rave is good. How do you like this film?
I would rave it.
Give it big raves?
Oh, yes, definitely. I thought it was a rave.
It's a rave. It's a great film.
Yeah, I think everybody should see it at least once.
It just leaves you thinking you're an American.
Now, quite frankly, when I first stepped into this film, I didn't think I was going to like it very much, but I quickly changed my tune. This is a great film. I recommend it to everybody. It's thought-provoking, there's high drama, Sally Field is brilliant. I give it raves, but what the heck do I know? I'm just Brian the movie guy. For Rants and Raves, we'll see you next week.
Well, if there's any such thing as a rave review, that must be it.
I'm going tonight. I can hardly wait to see it.
Looks like a great one.
Another great movie I want to see is Awakenings,
Oh, yes,
and next week the movie guy will be finding out just what you think of that movie.
And if you'd like to take a little one-step, two-step, three-step slide over to the Airport Execulodge, you'll find yourself there for the ballroom dancing competition. Beginning at 10 a.m. Saturday, and then throughout the day, you can catch solo and group competitions in swing and Latin dancing. Semi-formal dinner and evening program follows, and you should call ahead for ticket information.
Or how about doing some of your own twisting and shouting while aboard the Columbia Gorge Sternwheeler? Cruise the Willamette with Portland's hottest R&B act, Curtis Salgado and the Stilettos. The Blues Cruise will depart on Sunday, January 13th. The tickets go fast, so call ahead for boarding times and a ticket to a great time.
And if it is shopping you're into,
of course,
and I know you are.
Always.
We knew that about, ooh, that looks so good.
It feels good.
This is called the vegetarian fur. What does that mean? We'll tell you when we come back.
LensCrafters presents a major breakthrough, new featherweight lenses.
Anything you can do for a really heavy prescription?
Try our new featherweights. They're so light you hardly know you've got them on.
Featherweight lenses, lighter, slimmer, and oh so comfortable. Available only from LensCrafters in-store labs in about an hour. New featherweights.
They're so comfortable. You know, I hardly know I've got them on.
4 locations, including Canyon Place Center and Washington Square.
If you want to pay less for high-octane power, less for an excellent detergent package, less for superb engine performance, all in one gasoline, forget about Chevron, Texaco, Unocal, or BP. You'll find it at Arco. Arco's powerful new Super Unleaded. On average, it's 6 cents a gallon less than other major Super Unleadeds. Arco's low-priced, high-powered Super Unleaded. There's no better gasoline at any price.
Memorial Coliseum Complex presents Portland's events calendar. Tough cowboys and livestock meet at the Wrangler Pro Rodeo Classic for 3 go-rounds next weekend at the Coliseum. AC/DC will rock the Coliseum next Tuesday, January 15th. Also, heavy metal group Poison along with Warren Thursday the 17th at the Coliseum. A parent courtesy room is available for both concerts. The Oregon Indoor Track and Field Meet brings world-class competition to the Coliseum January 19th. Tickets available at Memorial Coliseum, Civic Stadium, Civic Auditorium, and Portland Center for the Performing Arts.
While Brad and I feast on these gourmet sandwiches I made, take a look at these Ron Tonkin bottom line specials.
At Ron Tonkin Honda, 1991 Accord 4-doors from only $11,588.
We shouldn't price Accords this low, but we're Oregon's low price leader, so take advantage of Accord 4-doors from only $11,588 at Ron Tonkin Honda at 122nd Way. Ed, what is this? Kumquat.
Ron Tonkin, Oregon's largest dealer, Oregon's low price leader.
I've got the worst cold a human being ever had. I've got a major presentation tomorrow. I've got to rest. And I'm out of NyQuil. I could take these, but I'd still be up all night coughing, which means I'd be a wreck for the presentation, which means I could get fired. But what am I going to do? Go next door like an idiot and ask? Could I borrow a cup of NyQuil?
Once you know what NyQuil can do, nothing else will do.
Over the last several years, the fur industry has been embroiled in controversy, and I think it's got to the point that regardless how you feel about the subject, whenever you see a fur, you can't help thinking about it. Well, Teresa's found a way to avoid the controversy. She's a koala blue here at Pioneer Place. What is that, Teresa? It's not fox. It's not mink.
Surprise, Craig, it's not real. Believe it or not, it's a fake fur, a faux fur, and some people like to call them vegetarian furs.
It's all 100% acrylic. Polyurethane on the inside and acrylic fibers on the outside that they just have sewn into the polyurethane on the inside.
They're alternatives to the real stuff. Recognizing the need to help endangered animals, Koala Blue came up with this, fake fur. This is a lot softer, actually. It's all part of owner and celebrity Olivia Newton-John's efforts to help the environment.
We're very environmentally conscious here. All of our tissue paper, our boxes, our bags are all 100% recyclable. And this is just a continuation of that line. When you purchase a fake fur, as we call them, you really show your care for the environment.
The furs run in 4 different styles. The black mink and leopard both come in short and long variations. The price runs $250 to $275, which is quite a savings when you compare it to the real thing.
Thousands of dollars. A real mink, which this is supposed to portray, runs well up into the thousands.
Check this out. That stuff is really nice, isn't it?
It's very soft and it's very warm.
Looks nice, and there's a, what kind is it?
A leopard?
Leopard? There's a leopard walking around
cats.
somewhere because of it. Good.
Tomorrow night we're going to be in Northwest Portland at the Mission Theater.
Oh, fun
This is
place.
the kind of place where you can see a movie and have dinner at the same time.
And we're going to show you what really goes on in a newsroom.
Is being a news anchor really all glitz and glamour?
As you can see, we have top New York makeup people come in to prepare us for the program every day.
Reporter Sharon Mitchell gets the real scoop as she takes you inside a television newsroom.
You mustn't leave me. You're never going to leave me.
No.
Never.
It's back. We'll see why Northwest fans are ready for the resurrection of Dark Shadows. You could be in for a long fight.
One of my best anglers had a fish on easy over 1,000 pounds, and we had him on for 23 hours.
From sunny Hawaii, outdoorsman Doug Lemire shows you how to handle a fighting marlin.
That and the Mission Theater tomorrow night, right here on Good Evening.
And right after our show tonight, it's Cosby. Dr. Huxtable puts out yet another fire.
Love that show. You have to part with the coat now?
Maybe I'll pick it up.
Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow.
So
Good night.